He turned around. The guy was almost right on him, and he pulled the trigger and hit him right in the hip and said he went down. He said my dad went over top of him, cursing him, pulling the trigger, kept pulling the trigger. There was no more bullets in the gun. He said he ran back to the truck to get the bullets and put them in the gun. While he did, he said the bootlegger's brother got him up and said, run off into the woods. And said, I never saw that man for 20 years. He said, meantime, my dad got saved. Some of you may have known him. And he said, I got saved and the Lord called me to preach. Talking about Brother Ed. And he said one day me and my dad was working on the old pickup. We needed a part. We went down to the parts place. So we walked in up to the counter, fixing to order a part, and said the door opened in the back. And he said a man came out of there with a grease rag, wiping grease off his hands, and he had a limp. And he said when I saw him, I said to myself, oh my Lord. That's that man Daddy shot. He said, I wasn't 7, 8 years old, but it's etched in my mind. I couldn't forget it. And he said, that's it. I don't know what's going to happen here today. He said that man recognized him, and he walked all the way down around the counter and walked straight up to Brother Ed's daddy. And he said, Mr. Ballou, since the last time I saw you, I got born again. I got saved. He said, I looked up at my daddy and he said, tears started flowing. Yeah. He said, yes, sir, and since the last time I saw you, I got saved. Amen. Amen. He said they hugged one another's neck, said we had revival in the parts place and shouting the praise and God. You say, what happened? 2 men that hated one another, wanted to kill one another, got forgiveness there, got forgiveness there. And when they got together, they couldn't help but forgive one another. Honey, you can't live without forgiveness, and you can't live without forgiving. They go hand in hand. Forgive ye one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, hath forgiven you. It's an artery of truth. I don't care who you are or what church you are. That if it gets clogged up, it's going to shut it all down. Now you're sitting here this morning, you've been excusing yourself for what's been done to you. But all you're doing is affecting yourself. Let's stand. Rich, I'm going to let you have it.